Okay, hello. Um, Today I was just gonna talk about stuff that's going on. I'm really passionate about, even though I'm straight, that I'm passionate about gays and rights and everything because they're people, and I feel like people mistreat them very badly. And I think people need to think more about their words. I mean, there's children dying out there because of these ignorant people that torment them, and they feel like they can't be themselves and have no escape or something they can't even control. And they commit but suicide is an option. And suicide should not be an option for 11-year-olds and 13-year-olds, and it shouldn't be an option. Like, I go to college, and I'm going to be 23. And people are still ignorant. Like, a friend was like, called another friend a fag, or like I was watching shows on my iPad, which I'm recording on iPad too, and a friend walked over and saw what I was watching, and I was watching Glee, and there's two gay guys on there. Well, they're not. They play gay on a show, and he was like, "Oh, you watching Glee?" And I'm like, "Yep." And he's like, "Oh, you watching that fag show?" And I flipped out and yelled at him and he just laughed, and I was mad because, seriously, you have no right to talk like that. Like, homophobia is ignorance, and it's not much different than, ignorance is ignorance, prejudice is prejudice. It doesn't matter what kind it is. And it's the same, it's not that much different than freaking back in the day with slavery and freaking being racist and everything, because think about it. It's just not liking someone for something they can't control. A group of people. And before it was black people, and now it's gays, and like, they don't realize how much words can hurt people. And like, what's for them to judge them? Like, being gay, who does it hurt? Like, I have not heard of somebody winding up in the hospital or dead or gone crazy because they befriended a gay person. Makes no sense. And it's to say that it's different than being racist. I mean, before it's the color of your skin, so you enslave your race and mistreat them. You're mistreating gays now in modern day. It's people are like, of course, they're still like racist people and everything, but now the big thing that's the talk of the century, or whatever, is that gays, and it doesn't hurt nobody. So why should what one person does with another person that they are in love with affect other people? If you don't like it, don't look. Why shouldn't they be able to walk into a restaurant or a cafe and holding hands like everybody else? I mean, it makes no sense. Why shouldn't they have the same rights? Why shouldn't someone that had, like, thankfully New York is now one of the few that legalizes gay marriage, and I'm very proud of that, New York, fellow New Yorkers. Good job, good job. And I mean, they need to spread that all over the place and make it legal, because it hurts people not having those same rights. Like, people that are gay have had families. They still have families. There's normal, regular families, sometimes even better families than screwed up ones most people grow up with. And they raise kids and then because they can't get married, something happens, someone's sick, and then allowed outside in like the emergency room because they're nothing to the person, even though they've been with them for 20, 30 years. Like, get over yourself. That's not right. And I think schools should be more educated. I think they need to educate more on sex, like STDs, and I think that like really more thorough curriculum and include everything with also gay, straight, like you know, you have to write divorced or you're taken or gay or whatever. Like have it for gays and transsexuals and transgendered or whatever you want to call it. Like they're all people. They have to start life a little harsher because of ignorant people. I mean, my own brothers are homophobic, and I yell at them. I argue with them all the time about it. I mean, I played along with friends. They wonder somebody, like I had gay friends, and like say, "Oh, you're gay" or whatever, and I'm straight. But I said, "So what if I am?" I play along right with it. I don't care. I'll let the people look and give me the looks and think what they want about me. It doesn't matter. Because I know who I am. And the people that matter know who I am. And ignorant people don't matter. My dad used to say that ignorance is just a form of... Ignorant people are just uneducated people. And it's the truth. And we need to educate our world.